A great example of using Twitter for business or creating, like Ian's created conversations which met into in-person meetings, which turned into business, which turned into commission, like made money via Twitter. And asking people to say hi is an easy way to get to sort of show that Twitter, like there's live people out there, and they are on the internet, they are sitting there on their computers or on their phones responding like right away. Another example of that is I've been asked to raise money for this charity, and I told, because my mom had worked for this charity, I said, look, I'll do it, but I'm not going to do what people do, knock on doors, ask for money, go to the office, ask for money from colleagues or whatever. A couple of reasons: we don't have an office, doesn't work. So I said I'll do it, but I'm going to do it through Twitter and Facebook only. And all I did is put it into Twitter, say I'm trying to raise $10,000, $10 at a time via Twitter and Facebook. Who wants to help? And I'm at like just shy of $3,100, and it's been 7 days. I'm number 3 in Canada, and I've done nothing, 0 effort, right? And that's just like, that's one thing. But you look good in the community. I'm still doing my charitable work, but it's taking almost 0 time for me to do that. And it's the same thing when it comes to bigger things, bigger deals, bigger money. It does take time to play with this. Charity thing is quite easy, but it does take time to create the relationships and so that you can meet offline. But it's a way more effective way to do it by using Twitter, Facebook, video, whatever it is that you guys choose to do. Like the fact that you guys are videotaping this, you guys should be videotaping everything. It just makes your lives so much easier. And once you start to see the deals, you'd be like Ian, it just goes nuts. Like you got your camera 2 years ago? Yeah. We sent out, Scubator sent out 20 of those flip cameras to 20 of our customers that I handpicked. And I thought I had a decent idea of who our tech-savvy customers were. It wasn't who pays us the most or who's a VIP customers. Who, if we give a $150 camera to, will they use it? I don't want to waste money. And I picked 20 customers. Ian was one of them on the list, and the only one that used the camera was him. That was 2 years ago. And I wouldn't have guessed that Ian would have been close. I had probably 5 other guys that I would have thought that would have done it first. And they totally didn't, because you act like you guys, none of you guys are going to do what we're talking about. Like 2 of you will do it, maybe, right? Your average realtor won't. It's because it's not mainstream yet, right? But he spends $500 a month. That's kind of the point of all this, is that whoever those 2 are in this room that do get fired up about this and do it, it will work, it'll save money, and your competitors will keep spending big money on the things that worked in the past. But you can, hopefully all of you do it, but I just know, it's just, like we know it from our classes, the average person won't do it. It's new, it's scary, it's not gonna happen.
But in 3 years, it's gonna be mainstream.
Yeah, half of you might not be in the business, or you've converted and started doing it. Like that's where and I'm not meaning this room, I mean the 9,500 realtors that are in the real estate board, right? It's good for it's good for the Ian Watts of the world, because there'll be less of the realtors out there, more business for the tech savvy ones that are taking it and sort of running with it.
Sorry, I just want to jump on this one. This is, I go into Twitter, but this updates my Facebook. They're connected, right? They're linked.
You're a big fan of Facebook.
I don't like Facebook. I don't like it at all, because this is like Facebook for business or for grown-ups, right? This is the way I look at that. But Facebook in general, I think is so much of a distraction, like the photos and all the other things going on. So Facebook, and also in Facebook, I think there's also our Nexus passes. I don't know if you know Terry Lynn, she lives in Walnut Road. So anyways, it's just making fun of that. But I think the whole, what was I saying? Oh yeah, with Facebook, you have to approve people to be your friend. With this one, I can start following you if I'm interested. So it's not about we have a pre-established relationship, we can just make a relationship from here on out. And I think that's very important for growing your business. But you can connect them, so when I tweet something here, it updates my Facebook so my close friends can see what's going on. Sorry, can we go back to my marketing page?
Ian, how long have you been on Twitter?
6 months, 7 months.
Already
Not,
quite a bit.
yeah, not that many. Actually, we'll just scroll to the next one. Yeah, floor plans, we talked about that, more web stuff.
Yep.
I don't use lockboxes, I'm not a fan of lockboxes. And I do these videos. I do a video from my car every single day, and it's about a minute long. But the whole thing about the video, it starts a relationship. And I explained this at the meetup the other day, was I was at my listing, and a buyer came in with their realtor into my listing. I said, hello, Joe. I can't remember the realtor's name. Hello, Joe. Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And I said, my name's Ian Watt to the client. And she said, I know you. I watch your videos all the time. Right? And that is great because if he gets out of the business, she's going to be my client because we already have a relationship. So I think video is really huge. And whether you do it like me or whether you're a little bit more opinionated or whether you're more opinionated or less opinionated.
Can we play it?
No.
Oh.
Let's play, we can play one.
We can play one at the end. We'll play. Okay. If you go
Wait, is
to
it censored or what?
just go to today's video. Does this have volume?
Yeah,
It's on.
Okay, but you might want to turn it down. It's really loud. So this is today's video.
On the way here?
No, actually just pause it and let it buffer or whatever, just for a second. Because if you let this one go, then it'll play smoothly, but if not, it will be kind of choppy.
I don't know, turn the volume down if it does go nuts.
Hi, good afternoon. It's Ian Watt in downtown Vancouver. It's March 2009, people. If you are still listing your property at 2008, 2007 prices, I think you're out to lunch. It's unbelievable how many new listings we're seeing come on the MLS, and they're still being listed 25 or 50% above assessed value. What are people thinking? They will never sell at these prices. I know one property came out and it was assessed at $2 million and they brought it out at $3 million. That is ridiculous. No one's gonna pay that price for those properties. I don't know what people are thinking. The market has changed, if you haven't heard. 2007's called, they want their prices back. My name's Ian Watt.
Okay.
You can always email me at
This is my favorite
ianwatt
part.
at ianwatt.ca. Thank you very much. And
Have a great day.
Okay, so that's what I do every day, not always like this, but sometimes, like last Friday, Concord Pacific, the developer in downtown, has a hidden page on their website and they're selling storage lockers and parking stalls. So if you have one and you want another one, you can buy them, but nobody knows they're for sale, so I gave that information. And I don't care if 100 people watch this video, all I care is the right one person watches it, and that's all that matters. Again, I'm not trying to be everything to everybody. So if one person sees that Concord Pacific video about a parking stall, they're looking for a parking stall, I'm not gonna get a commission, but they're gonna say, great, I found some information on Ian Watt's site. Because it's not going through the site, it's all through Google. They were looking for parking and storage, and I'm gonna come up. I did a video on Bob Rennie last week because a lot of people were trashing him, or a couple weeks ago. And if you Google Bob Rennie or Rennie Marketing Associates or something, I will come up right beside Bob. And so that's another way. You know, you can be found for things because you talk about them. Someone's looking for Bob Rennie, oh, who's this Ian Watt? So, like me or not like me, I'll be found for some topic. So I think it's really important to build a relationship and find that right person who's looking for that information. Because if that right person finds you, you're gonna make $10,000 on the commission. Instead of a magazine where you're just spamming it out to everybody. And the funny thing about a magazine, you have it there today, goes in the recycle bin, it's gone. I put that out today, this one, the prices have changed in Vancouver condos or whatever it is. 5 years later, someone might see that video and we might have a relationship. It's always gonna be there.
And they might see it on more places than just this. Videos float around the web. I embed them in the Ubitor blog, for example, or the Inman guys have embedded them. Like, they just, if people that have their own following find something interesting, it's a video, they'll embed it in the blog, and now it's not just here, it's in 30 different places or 50 different places. And that's, like, it's the power of spreading your message to multiple people or multiple groups is so easy now because of the internet.
Do you wanna include that one?
More PC stuff.
It's iTunes.
Oh, that's good.